The No Normies Podcast.
Okay. Welcome to the No Normies Podcast. A podcast about two friends talking about, you know,
what have you.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Jim Allison.
I'm your host, Brad LeDuc.
This episode, we're going to talk about space.
Space.
We're going to talk about space. Actually, we're going to talk about one of Jupiter's moons called Europa. I'm pretty excited about that. Brad's giving me a stare.
I'm learning about this. So, he's the smart one. I'm the,
I have a space gets me hard.
yeah, I can see.
Look down there. I want to talk about this one moon because a lot of things right now for NASA is happening. There's lots of studies, things are going forward, try to get something up to that moon. And so let's take
Why this moon?
Why this moon?
Wait, this is around Pluto, right?
This is Jupiter.
Jupiter, okay, because Pluto's a motherfucker.
Because it ain't a planet, motherfucker. Ain't a planet. But yeah, I just want to talk about this today. I'm super into space. I can get really nerdy about this.
And I might interject with some asshole comments. So.
Please do.
Here
Please
we go.
Please do.
Yeah.
So to step back, we live in the neighborhood of the universe called the Milky Way, which is 100,000 light years wide.
And a delicious candy bar.
And we have 8 planets now: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And Jupiter
And Pluto.
no, Pluto, you stay outside.
I didn't sign off on that.
If a lot of people don't know, Jupiter it's a gas giant.
Insert fart joke there.
Insert fart joke right there. It's the biggest one in the solar system. It kind of acts as a bodyguard for the Earth because it's so big, the gravitational pull, it sucks in asteroids.
So Jupiter is the Michael Clark Duncan, and we are the Michael Cera.
You get it.
Yeah.
This guy gets it. We have a lot to be thankful for Jupiter. But now we're finding out more about what lives in that neighborhood. There's 4 moons that really stick out.
Okay.
There's Io, Ganymede, Callisto
Flockhart?
Flockhart,
Yeah.
and Europa, all named after the lovers of the Roman god Jupiter.
Damn, that boy gets around.
He gets around. He's smashing space pussy.
Jupiter, he's got his chicks.
Jupiter's a big dude. He's a big player.
Yeah.
He's a big player.
He's polyamorous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah.
So Jupiter's got this crappy man bun, and he's like, yo, Europa.
So Europa it's a pretty big moon. It's got a glassy, icy surface. So because of probes and satellites that go past it, they're using different devices to scan it, and they're realizing that there's a really good chance that there are oceans underneath the crust. Like deep fucking oceans.
If I remember my crappy elementary school teaching, is that there's a core in a planet, and I'd imagine there's a core in a moon, correct?
It seems to be the case. I mean,
okay,
it's a big moon.
And then there's going to be something solid around it, and then there can be an ocean, and then there's just this icing on top that keeps the ocean underneath. All I'm thinking about is a muffin or a cupcake. Right,
I mean,
now.
who doesn't? I really want... You want to get some food after this?
I do.
Sushi, right?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Anyways, I'm thinking about food now.
Europa.
So basically, this used to have, water on the surface, but because it's not in the Goldilocks zone, which is the Goldilocks area is what we live in. We're close enough to the sun that we're not being fried or we're not freezing over. So
suitable for life.
Suitable for life, exactly. Okay. A lot of scientists believe that if there's water, there will be life.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're thinking there's a good chance there are some type of life form in those oceans.
So there's some fucking Loch Ness monster down in there.
Not gonna do it.
There's just some like space, like little space alien fish that could be underneath there,
the
ice.
It could be microbes. It could be squid. It could be some kind of fish form,
Uh-huh.
I know that Neil deGrasse Tyson said that he's hoping that when we do send something up there, something will come to the lens and lick it. So you don't know. In his own words.
If it's got a fucking tongue.
He's a sexual astrophysicist.
Yeah, actually. Can you imagine Stephen Hawking talking about something licking him?
Yeah, it would be my ringtone for a while. But yeah, because of this whole thing, NASA's now saying that this is definitely going to be one of the missions coming up in the near future. There's a lot of other missions going on right now. Of course, like in the limelight right now is Mars.
They're going to send 2 people up there to die, right?
Yeah, they're going to...
If I remember this...
So the first people, they're going to go up there, they're going to die, and they're going to go...
Matt Damon. Best comedy award-winning actor, Matt Damon, for that fucking movie, by the way.
Still don't get that.
Exactly.
Still understand how that works.
All the comedians don't get it either. But anyway, regardless, we're getting off track. So they're going to do that mission.
And so there's a guy that's kind of in charge of this possible mission.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Bill Stone. He's a scientist / engineer.
Bill Stone.
Bill Stone. Hi, I'm Bill Stone. You guys want to buy some microwaves? Sure, I'm Bill Stone. But
how do we let him in here?
but he's working closely with whatever department at NASA that's in charge of this mission.
Rockets.
I
hope.
But so he and his team are working on a probe, a spacecraft. It's called Depth X.
Depth X.
And so this thing
Couldn't it be Deep X?
Deep X.
I mean, is that too much close to like a Jenna Jameson porn?
Not enough. This is really cool because right now we're testing it on terrains in like the Antarctic, different oceans. It's doing really well. What it is it's going to be 3 different compartments / capsules. The first compartment is to get off the Earth away from our gravitational pull into space.
Yeah.
Then when it gets to the surface, it's going to detach. There's going to be 2 compartments now. That one will land on the surface, and this is pretty cool. They're still trying to figure out how hard the surface is, and they're thinking the best way to get through the surface is with a drill that heats up.
I think that's how the space mission is going to go.
Steve. But, just... and that breaks off and it goes into the crust and goes into the ocean, which is
going to be a little
third.
Is it going to be a little like lunar lander?
Something like that.
And
I've seen the blueprints. It seems something they're thinking that would be the best way.
It's not going to be free running like the Mars rovers and whatnot.
Like the planet of robots, you mean?
Yeah.
No, it will. They want to break through. They want to get down there. They want to record whatever's down there. They're gonna have like filters. They're gonna have tubes. If the specimens are small enough, if there is specimens, let me back up.
Yeah.
They're going to suck those things into these little boxes within the actual
rover
sub, if you want to call it that. And then on board the sub, there's going to be a microscope to take pictures and then snap it back to the headquarters on Earth. They kind of set the program in a way where it won't turn on and send us anything until it finds something. Going to scan below the waters, and it's going to search around to the bottom, to the top, wherever, crevices, nooks and crannies, everything. It's going to be fucking just insane. With NASA, of course they're going to want to retrieve chemicals within the water. They don't really know what the water is made up of.
There's no way they're going to get it back.
Yeah. Oh, no, when we send stuff up there, we don't have the money nor the resources right now to get shit back.
No.
That wouldn't make any sense. It's always, and since it's robotic, it's one way. It doesn't have human life. Who gives a shit?
Almost definitely.
Comic-Con's not going to give a shit, so who gives a shit?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you give a shit.
I give a shit.
All right.
But
one of us gives a shit.
One of us gives, hey, we just figured out.
Until I see the alien crap, I don't give a shit. All right.
We just go down there. Yeah. It's just a homeless guy. How's it going? How'd you get up here? Yeah, I don't know. Numb.
All right, now checks out. We call you Soggy Bottom Bill.
Yeah, you call me Soggy Bottom Bill. I'm up here on time. You guys want to buy some rocks? No. Okay.
Can you smoke them?
Yeah.
I want to buy them.
You a cop? Gotta tell me if you're a cop.
I'm with the government.
Hey, government bad. Government
Bill,
bad.
Calm down, Bill.
Yeah, man.
So how much of my money is going into this?
Well, right now NASA's not funded very well.
Oh yeah, they started a Kickstarter or something shit.
There's private.
It'd probably get better funded.
Yeah, I mean, right now we have private organizations around the world like SpaceX and other things like that, where people who are entrepreneurs or billionaires are funding these projects because I think they realize how important it is to get off this planet and find some other shit that's going on.
Oh yeah, because the normal races are and mouth breathers of this fucking world are too busy worried about singing contests and
the way I look at it is if you're not into space, that's fine, but I feel like it's sad because there's so much shit that we could figure out about ourselves if we study the stars.
Well, didn't Carl Sagan be like, if we don't get off this planet, we're done?
Billions and billions of...
He had the roundest, most seductive voice. Aside from Bob Ross. I mean, if Bob Ross and Carl Sagan got together and cut an album, goddamn, you would sleep just perfectly through the night.
But to end, I'm just going to throw this out here. The first thing that pops in my mind, if we did find life, how would I don't know, the churches react to this? Religion in general?
Dude, they'll find a way. Come on.
I was thinking about they'll spin something, yeah.
Yeah, with the forethought to put space squids underneath thousands and thousands of meters of ice. You know what? That was gad. But yeah, look, hey, if you can find a space squid up there, I'll try and eat it. Sure. I mean, I'll be a lot of soy sauce and a lot of sticky rice, but goddamn it, I'll take one for the team.
Want to get some sushi?
Let's go to get some
sushi.
Sushi.
Okay. God damn.
Ciao.